Y'all, this is the realest that it's gonna get. I'm about to get giggly tonight. Today is Monday, April 29th. We closed on our second home today. Do you want to like sit up and get comfy, or how's it going? Okay, if you're watching on YouTube right now, you are probably so confused. We probably should blow that bed up a little bit more. I thought I was going to be sleeping on it. Okay, so Raphael and I are on air mattresses right now. We bought one, and it was a queen, and we didn't fit on it last night, so we had to steal one from my girlfriend. So now Raphael and I have two queen air mattresses back to back.
How do you even get comfortable in this? Like, I feel like I'm in a water bed. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I think we need to put a little bit more air in yours.
But even like leaning back, it's just. I think we go and get a king bed.
We have a king bed. It'll be in Texas when we get there. I guess I didn't even say hello and welcome to this week's episode of I Think I'm Human Too.
Hey.
This is the most human that human gets.
Yes.
Raphael and I just want to have an episode today, kind of reminiscing on our 2 years in this house in North St. Paul, Minnesota. And just like a little bit of what our journey's been over the last 2 years and our excitement for the next 2 years in Dallas, Texas. So I can't believe it's been 2 years. Yeah. Raphael and I, our home buying experience in 2021, how many offers did we put in on?
We put 3 in. We lost all 3. Well, maybe 2, and then we won this one.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
One of the houses we offered almost $70,000
63 exactly.
Over asking price.
Oh gosh.
Hadley likes drinks and
water, anything that you're drinking. She wants to try to drink it. Yeah.
You started that.
Yeah, we don't condone this at all. But
Hadley, she's licking the bottle.
Lay down, baby.
She's not doing anything. She's just licking the bottle. Come here, baby.
Lay down, Hadley.
Anyways, if we pay her attention, that's where it gets bad. So we're just not going to pay her any attention. Anyways, so we put in 3 offers. We ended up getting this home. We gutted it pretty much almost to the core. If you want to see the home renos, there's 4 different home highlights on my Instagram. My Instagram is Catherine Ebbs, CatherineEbbs. And they're a while back, but you can see what we did from start to finish.
But you thought I was a little jank master. Like I was just a little janky handyman. You didn't know I was HGTV.
No, you're not.
No, seriously. You didn't know I was HGTV. And I had my foot all up in this house's ass.
You look like you was all up in this house's ass.
I'm serious.
You little booty digger.
Anyways,
so we ended up buying this house. It was an older couple. And she unfortunately had Alzheimer's or dementia. I don't remember.
Like that, yeah.
And she needed to go in a home. Yep. It was really sad.
Yeah.
You need to talk into the mic, baby.
Sorry, I thought I was talking into the mic.
You went like this.
Sorry. Yeah, so she moved away.
She moved into a home, and he was living here by himself. And so I think his children recommended him to downsize. So we end up getting in, and then, we've been here for 2 years. We have had a lot of memories here. We ended up moving in the week of the wedding. We got married, went on our honeymoon, and then came back to this home. Our house was filled of like Facebook Marketplace finds, a bunch of family hand-me-downs. We brought Hadley home here.
Yes, we did. And our 3rd puppy will actually be coming home here eventually. That would have been so cute to have the 3rd puppy right here.
I know. I thought about it.
That would have been awesome.
We just wouldn't have been able to fit it into today.
I know.
We had a busy day, Hadley, didn't we? What are your favorite memories here? Do you have anything wild?
Favorite memories at this house. We've had a lot, definitely. I think the early stages of us getting the house, not even moving in yet, but renovating it, like we argued, but like I think it helped us,
Yeah.
It forces you to work together through that thing to get to the other side. And this house was like, you guys.
Home rental definitely.
Home rental's a different type of argument.
Yeah, it's definitely not something every couple endeavors.
Yeah.
But like I remember Raphael and I just being like so exhausted and just ready to be done.
And it started out as like I was the quote unquote handyman, but you were the designer. But then when it came to the handy, you switched over. You wanted to be in my lane, and then I wanted to design stuff and be in your lane. And then or did we be putting on a
and
door?
it's expensive. It's expensive. I feel like it looks easier than it is. If we were to have gone like project by project and slowly, it would have been different. But we had a whole home gut, and so it was just hard to live in.
Let's go back to the door. You're not getting out as easy.
Oh.
The door. To put the door on, it was an argument. That was our top argument, the doors. Because if it quote unquote wasn't held the right way, then
some
it
of
didn't
our
go into
doors
the door
were
the
crooked.
correct way. And I mean, they're fine now, but like.
Does your belly itch?
You okay, Hattie?
Sorry, she was itching her belly. We had crooked doors. We had crooked doors for a while.
Yeah.
And not only that, doors are really heavy to hold. And then when silly old little Raphael's trying to figure out how to use a drill, sometimes it would be going left.
You were the driller. I was the door holder.
That is not true.
Remember, I was holding the door and you were drilling them in, and you were like, "You're not holding the door like steady enough." Remember? And you were squatting down, and I was always standing up holding the door.
And then we swapped.
Oh, yeah, sure, I guess.
Anyways,
that was good times.
What is one piece of advice if you were to give someone who's taking on a home reno? Okay, one thing I will say.
Take your time.
Yes. But also do stuff on your own.
Yeah.
We saved so much money. And I think if those two pieces of advice go hand in hand, take your time, but do it yourself. Yeah. Those are literally the two biggest pieces I would have for you guys. Because if you do it yourself, you save so much money, but also you can do it yourself. I feel like so many things people are like, no, I can't do that. Yes, you can. You can literally do anything yourself in a home reno. There is not a single thing that I would advise to hire out for, minus electrical and or if you have plumbing. Any sort of gas. Yes, plumbing.
But some people do that themselves too. So,
but depends on what kind of plumbing.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
You can switch out your own plumbing fixtures. You can even install your own tub. You can install your own new shower. Just really, really do your research. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. Ask around. But it's definitely feasible. We could have 100% done a much better job if we had much more time. But I definitely think we did an amazing job for...
Are you saying I didn't do a good job?
Well, we still have a crooked master bedroom door.
No, your eyes
are... Or even painting. We rushed to paint. You know what I mean?
But we had a lot of people helping us out.
I just love you. I'm sorry we're on air mattresses right now.
We should have just bought a king the first time, baby. It's cool, though. It's okay.
They didn't have a king
and so then you go to the next Target, babe. It's cool. It's fine. No worries.
What is wrong with what's going on? You have your own queen mattress right now. I'd rather us have our own mattresses. Happy May, Human 2 listeners and readers. The book of the month that I have chose is The Paradise Problem. I've shared with you guys book of the month before. It is a service where they curate a list of the top books that are out there right now. So you can never choose wrong with the books that you choose. But not only that, they deliver directly to your door with free shipping, and it's the most affordable place to find the newest books on the market. And then again, not only the newest books on the market, but the best newest books on the market. So free shipping, straight to your door, most affordable, and you cannot choose wrong. I absolutely love Book of the Month. They are giving Human 2 listeners and readers a code. So if you go to bookofthemonth.com and use code PEDALS, that'll get you $5 off for the month of May. Happy reading, and I hope you love them just as much as I do. Anyways, okay. Any favorite memories here? I forgot to answer that one. I loved the week that we moved in. We had a bunch of family here right before our wedding. I also have a very fond memory. This is really funny. The morning I was cooking, and this is when I was still working corporate. So it was before work. It was very early in the morning. I was making pancakes in the kitchen, and I hear a pounding at our front door, and it scared the living shit out of me. I literally jumped, and I looked out the window, like peeked out the window. It was my father. He came in the front door. I was like, Dad, you scared the shit out of me. He was like, that was the FBI fucking I. And I was like, what? And he was like, they raided Trump's house this morning, and that's how Trump woke up. And I was like, not him reenacting the FBI pounding on Trump's door at our house. It was the most random thing ever, but I just thought it was really funny, and that day is like engraved in my brain. We've had a lot of good memories here. Why do you look like that?
I was just listening.
You look like you had judgment coming.
No, I was listening.
Any memories that you have?
Are you high?
No.
I said my favorite memory already.
What was it?
Putting the house together.
Okay, what are you looking forward to next in our next home?
The yard.
You stole my answer. You knew that because someone asked us at a dinner.
Yeah, I took a little bit of it. The cleanliness, me not having to put things together or build anything or fix anything. Or
just wait till we get all that furniture.
I know. But that'll be different. But I would say that for sure. Yeah. The yard, and hopefully this place is like simplistic is always like very like clean to me. I need a clean house to think properly. And I'll be happy to see like how clean this one is and how clean like we can keep it, you know.
I will say
we'll have dogs and like
yeah. When you have a nicer home, you take care of it better. So like when I lived in a brand new apartment, it was always perfectly clean. I remember my closet was color coordinated. Clothes were always put away properly. The kitchen was always like it just you feel better.
Yeah.
Keeping nicer things nice. I don't know what it is. And then when you have like an older home and things are broken or there's not an air vent on something, you're just like, do. I don't know. So I'm very excited for the new home to just have something new. I think something that's exciting to me is that we do have a beautiful yard and a patio that we can like be outside with the girls.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm very excited to have a family of 3 dogs. I feel like it feels a little cuckoo, but also the best place to have it is at that house.
I think we also have to tell the people we have to be great at picking up poop.
I'm also excited to host people. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to host, to cook, to have a housewarming party, to just have people over, to grill. I can't wait to see Raphael with like a grill or a smoker in the back.
We'll have some, people we know visit us, and
I'm excited to throw up a bird feeder.
Yeah, we're taking some with us. Yeah. Oh, we have a bird house and a bird feeder. Which one goes in the back and which one goes in the front? Did Mr. Bill ever tell us that? He had both in the back. For sure.
He used to have a hummingbird
by the pond
or a bird feeder in the front too.
In a house. Oh, okay, all right. Maybe we'll just put him in the back.
He always had him in the back because his favorite spot in the house was in the back of the house, so he could see him in the back.
I think that's your favorite spot too.
We gotta look up what kind of Texas birds we have.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun, for sure.
So I'm excited.
We can bird watch, and from all the things that we learned from Mr. Bill, how to bird watch and what birds are what. I still don't remember many of them, but
I should find a Texas bird book like our Minnesota bird book.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you have any?
Look at us adulting.
I know. Do you have any like anxieties or hesitations with the move?
Anxiety maybe in the form of like just something new, but again, this will be my fifth state that I've lived in, so I don't know. Kind of weird. I just get like focused, and then time flies by, and I didn't really enjoy the moment. So I'm gonna try not to do that. Actually, like I'll still be focused because you know me, but like at the same time, like I need to actually take it in, and like because time's flying, you know.
I know.
You really think about it, you're like, time's flying.
I know. I was crying the other day because I was just like, where did 2 years go here?
Yeah.
We've been married 2 years almost already.
Yeah.
We've had this house 2.5.
Yep.
And like it feels like we just got it yesterday, but also like we've lived here for a long time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I think I have anxiety about doing the drive down, getting there safely.
Yeah. And we have to drive everyone. We have puppies. So.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to, like, it's so expensive to furnish a new home, so I'm kind of anxious there.
Yeah.
We hired Roadway Movers, and Roadway Moving, I've seen them everywhere online, and so we actually reached out to them to see what it would cost, and they ended up doing a discounted rate for us, which was absolutely amazing, and we were very, very, very thankful for that. But I'm not just saying this just because they gave us a discounted rate. They were truly phenomenal.
Yeah.
They were absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
We did the package like you can do where they literally come pack your entire house for you. Like they will take your spices out of the cabinet and put them in a box. They will do everything for you. We didn't do that. We packed all of our boxes, but we did opt in for them to dismount our TVs and to disassemble our bed frames and then any furniture we had.
Yeah.
So they wrapped up. They undid our bed frames. They wrapped up our mattresses. They wrapped up all of our furniture. They took our TVs off. Everything was so secure and taken well care of. They did even our huge mirrors. They just did everything so nicely and so efficiently. It's phenomenal. And then also when we get to the new home, they set everything up for you. So they'll put back together the bed frames. They'll mount the TVs where we want them on the walls we want them on.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. And then they actually did give a code for anyone who's moving. So if you are moving, whether you're doing a long distance move or a local move, the code is Catherine, CATHERINE 10. I'll put it on my Instagram and I'll save it there. And I'll also put it in the caption of this video because they were so unbelievably phenomenal. And so many people messaged me and are like, aren't you scared of them stealing? Or
absolutely not.
I'm like, you're anal about that kind of stuff. Like
I watch everything. I move.
We were like friends with them. We went, I got
Andreas and Darren.
I went and got everyone smoothies. Like I felt so awkward. Andreas was like, no, I've done this for 20 years. He was like, please just sit down and relax. Yeah. And he had stated, he was like, moving is one of the most stressful life events of any people, even if they're just moving locally. Like it's a very, very stressful thing to pack your home, to get ready to go, to move, to drive, to unpack, to furnish. Like it's exhausting. And he was like, I just want you to sit back and relax. I felt so uncomfortable at first because I was like, I feel so awkward just like having these people work in our home and like it's all of our stuff. And he even went in my closet and like packed the clothes that were like hanging because we did get wardrobe boxes for our hanging stuff. He put it all in the wardrobe boxes. Like they were just so phenomenal. And then they barcode every single thing you have. Yep. So again, like we did get a discount, so like I'm just gonna let you guys know that. But even without that, I would highly recommend them. And then so many people had DM'd me and they're like, I've moved before and hiring movers is 1,000% worth it. And
I was like, definitely worth it.
It is
definitely worth it.
It is.
And we didn't even do like the full plethora of like them packing up our, you know what I'm saying? Like it's even, you can get even more of a package where like your house is just intact from just living. They can come in, break it all down. We already had things in boxes, you know.
Yeah.
So they even go an extra mile. You can even get like even a more premier.
They took
package.
Our lawnmower.
Yeah. Yep, took our lawnmower. I had another bed in a brand new bed in the garage that was still wrapped up. They took that, super heavy. They've got all the equipment extremely fast, like fast as you can be with such a big move. Like, and it was only 2 guys and they were like locked in the entire time.
Yeah.
But
I did think there was going to be more. I had in my head that we would have like 4 or 5 movers and we didn't. So, but for 2 of the guys and they would drive cross country, we did not do a dedicated truck. What a dedicated truck is where it's only your things. So they have that as an option, but we didn't do that because it's more expensive. We did a shared truck. So they pick up along the way, like different cities, they do drop offs. And I was a little concerned about, I was like, oh, well, like, do things get mixed in, like, or mixed up?
Yeah, that's probably one of the main questions people have.
Yeah. And we were assured, like, it is so unbelievably rare that happens because every single thing is barcoded. So it's like scanned and then it gets a sticker with a barcode on it.
With a number.
And then we also get to tell. Yeah. So then when they come to drop off, it'll tell like, hey, you're missing 2 things or whatever. So, and then it's got like your name on it and everything. So I'm not concerned.
It takes away a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Knowing that if 100 things were scanned into the truck, they're looking to make sure 100 things are coming out. Yeah. Exactly. And even to the smallest thing, if they wrap it and it has a barcode, it's tagged. Yeah. Like even my weights, my individual weights were like tagged in.
Yeah.
You know? So it was awesome.
How did you feel? Like, would you recommend movers? Because we've never had movers before. You've never had them, right?
No, never. And I definitely would. Even to the person that is like, oh, I want to save the money and I want to put it on myself.
I will say it's pricey. I will say that. It's for sure a luxury. Because like an average human being to be able to afford like a cross country move, it is expensive. You would definitely have to budget for it.
Yeah.
But I was telling my mom, because my mom's about to do a cross country move, and I was like, Mom, like, it saves your body, it saves your mental. Then not only think it, like, you got to pack the boxes, you got to strategically get the boxes in a U-Haul, you got to drive the U-Haul safely, you got to get the U-Haul to the new place, you got to unload it all, then you got your animals, and you got to transport your cars. Like, it's so much. To just alleviate just the moving process in itself, I highly suggest it.
Yeah, for sure.
I just went on like a whole rant. Like that felt like a whole ad for them. But I'm like, any moving company, I don't know what they're like, but Roadway Moving was hands down the best that I could have ever hoped for. So, and I've heard so many people, like, again, I found them online.
And they're very informative too. Like if you actually talk to the movers when they're in your home.
Yeah, we're very much like that. We want to know, like, we want to talk to these people. And he was like, yeah, the owner of the company is very hands-on.
Yeah, he's hands-on. He still works.
I think they're voted #1 moving company. And they're like, we get that rep that's because awesome. We care. And not only because we care, but, like, we want another job. Like, we want more business. Exactly. So we're not going to mess up.
Why would we mess something up? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why would we steal?
The anxieties that people have, they make sure that they cross those out to be #1.
Mm-hmm. Like, and you can tell they care.
It's a great business model. Like, it's awesome. But
they definitely know what they were doing.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I highly, highly, highly recommend them.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was I didn't pack some of the boxes all the way to the top. So if they packed another heavier box on top of it, there was one box that concaved in. And he just explained to me that, like, you have to fill it even with paper just to give it some substance so it doesn't concave in.
Yeah, he
even like opened the box up. He started doing it for me, like basically helping me pack the box.
Yeah.
And that was
packed one of them, like, hey, no, do this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they were so good.
Yeah.
Human 2 listeners know I love a good laugh, but do you love a good giggly? Yes or no? Giggly is literally my favorite THC cocktail. I made a video about them on TikTok and it went viral and so many people are like, what is that? Giggly is a non-alcoholic THC infused cocktail. So you can get a 5 milligram or a 10 milligram on their website. That is another question that I always get asked is, are they legal and do they ship? Because I found them here in the stores in Minnesota. Giggly's actually from Minnesota, which is actually kind of cool that they're local here, but I can take them to Texas with me. Giggly is giving Human 2 listeners a code for 15% off their site. So you're going to go to giggly.com and use code HUMAN2. So Giggly is GIGLI.com. So again, GIGLI.com. I absolutely love them. My favorite flavor is the blood orange margarita, but I don't really think you can go wrong with any of their flavors. But I will say, be prepared to get a little giggly. One last time, giggly.com, GIGLI, and then the code is HUMAN2, all one word, and you're going to get 15% off. It does ship, and it is legal nationwide.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm so tired, y'all.
Well,
What do we think?
it's a short week only because. Should we shoot one on the road?
We've been wanting to do one in the hotel room, so I have all my equipment.
Oh,
We're
my
gonna stop in
goodness.
Kansas City on our way
would you
down
guys
to
want
Texas.
that? Like,
Well, they don't get an option because by the time that this comes out, we'll already be on the road. So.
but there are people and they always have an option.
Well, they do. Oh, okay, that's not what I meant.
I know. I'm just talking. I'm sleepy. Cut me some slack, man.
So we are sad to be saying goodbye to just our life. I mean, obviously everyone gets used to their life. I think I'm going to miss the Timberwolves. I definitely love the Timberwolves and the Timberwolves organization. It's been such a fun piece of life. We tell Anissa and Jordan all the time, like they've opened our memories and like our experiences that we've been able to create and have.
For sure.
And I will definitely miss living in the same city as them.
We'll miss a lot of our friends here.
I was
Some of our
getting
family
to
here.
the next.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, I'm getting cut off. I'm going to miss being close to our people. We just have so much love for the people in our circle. And like my best friend Haley's having a baby. I think that's going to be really hard to watch someone go through the next phase of life.
From a distance.
From a distance. And it's not even just like, I don't know, oh, they're having a baby. Like now she's stepping into a whole new life, really. So it's going to feel weird to not be part of it front row. But I don't know. There's a couple things I'll miss. Our favorite restaurants, but we do have a TikTok Minnesota Goodbye series where we kind of just like go over our favorite restaurants that we have here in the cities. I think we'll also sit down and do like a talk video where we just quick like list off all of our favorite places.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, we're ready for Texas. We're ready for our next step. I feel like it's the right step for our family. A lot of people are like, why Texas? And there's a lot of different reasons as to like on paper why, but we don't even know why. Like we don't necessarily know 100% why, like, but why it feels right, but it just feels right. I feel ready. I feel excited. I feel good.
Hattie, come here, baby. Come lay down. Come here. Come lay down.
Go.
Here. Hattie, come. Hattie, come.
You're so freaking cute.
Hattie, come. Come.
Babe, she's fine. Just keep on keeping on. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. We will see you guys in Texas. We cannot wait. We will be back and forth between Minnesota and Texas for a couple different things over the next few months. So, as always, we cannot wait to see you and meet you. If you ever run into us, always say hello.
Yes.
Say
Say
but
hello,
right now,
Minnesota,
we
Texas,
really
New York,
need
California.
to get some sleep. Raphael and I always talk over each other because he
I mean,
just
we're gonna
goes on a
see
ramble.
everybody everywhere. We were in Europe, guys, and we saw someone that was like, "Oh my gosh!" So that was really cool. So I just want to throw that out there. Whatever state
We were technically
or
in the
country.
UK.
Was that the UK?
Yeah. The UK's in Europe, but when you say Europe,
Wait,
people are
hold on,
like,
we
but
were
it's
in
the
Dublin.
UK.
We were in Dublin.
Yeah, that's the UK. That's in the United
Oh.
Kingdom.
You know
Well-
all of this random weird fact stuff. Like, did you know a worm sheds its coat 3 times a year?
Does it?
You know stuff like that. It's just crazy to me.
You guys, we don't even have a TV to watch. Did you bring your laptop up so we could watch Netflix?
Of course I did.
That's so hot.
In the iPad. You have a laptop. And my stuff is going to be watching basketball.
My stuff's going to be uploading.
We need a faster Wi-Fi.
See you guys on the road.
See you on the road.
We love you so much. Goodbye.
Loves you.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.